I find this is a whole kind of cottage industry about this evolutionary biology and,
Yeah,
human origin.
yeah,
And where, I listen to, a lot of different podcasts and whatnot, and even stuff on hunting and conservation and naturalism. They're talking about, origin of various species or how this mountain got there or something like that. But even when we're speaking about biology, there's always this tendency. Well, we evolved as a species beyond ape to have these abilities, and it's always kind of neat and tidy where they just say where these evolutionary biologists will say, well, and this is how it evolved, where it's just they've constructed a story or a narrative to describe how a certain characteristic or trait might have come to be and why that would have been advantageous in terms of the propagation of the species. Why would somebody believe in God? Well, that might provide, some sort of confidence or fear or something like that, where they could, meet the challenges of their day, and it would maybe lower their stress hormones, and they would be able to cope with various difficult and whatever. They construct the narrative, but once the narrative's in place, then you start hearing it around the culture, and somebody said, well, this mechanism of human being is here because of X or Y or Z, but it's storytelling. This isn't reproduced. It's treated and passed off as a scientific finding where, by definition, it can't be tested. In a way, it's supra, it transcends the scientific method, yet it's passed off as being kind of a scientific inference, and it ends up in some ways, in some quarters, kind of becoming canonical.
yeah, for sure. And I mean, it's really interesting to me, especially as you start thinking about presuppositions and worldviews that we all bring to the table.
Plausibility and all that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stories are appealing.
Oh, yeah.
Stories are gripping.
That's because we evolved as a species to need stories, Ransom.
But then the question you have to ask is, just because a story is appealing doesn't mean it's true.